What's up, guys? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center here inside Waterford Lanes, where today I've got the new Stealth by Track. We're going to take it out here right on the same lane you just saw the Polaris. Unless you didn't see the Polaris yet, you're probably going to see this one first, or maybe you saw the reality check. I don't know. Depends on which one you clicked on first. But we're going to take it out here. I got a typical 42-foot lead condition. Again, another layout that I changed just slightly, even though it's not going to make that huge of a difference on these because it's symmetrical. But I did do the lower first number, 25 by 4.5 by 45. So we're changing that up just a little bit because I think that's going to fit my game. Ever since I did that Motive review, that kind of made my mind twist a little bit, kind of got my gears turning just a pinch, and I want to test this stuff out. So you're going to see these new layouts. So I'm going to take it out here on a typical 42-foot lead condition, and we're going to see what it's got here in a minute. So stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, guys, real quick, right here on the screen, you can see a flyer for the new clinic that we've got coming up. It's going to be inside Waterford Lanes, where the pro shop is of BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center. Just a 3-hour clinic, just a one-day thing, $99, get you some tools and stuff to take home with you. If you pay by August 5th, you'll be able to get a free t-shirt, a free BowlerX t-shirt with this. So make sure to get signed up. Just text that phone number that's on that flyer, and you'll be able to sign up. We've got 2 different squads. It's going to be that Friday night at 6 p.m. and Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. So you can pick either one, or you can do both. Whatever works for you. Just make sure to text that phone number and get signed up. We are filling up, so there will only be 12 spots in each class, so make sure to get signed up. All right, we're back on the YouTubes. Back on the YouTubes, my friends. And today we've got the old Stealth by Track, the newest track ball. I've heard a lot of good things, a lot of strength out of this bowling ball. I've only thrown it a couple of times, so I'm not really sure what to think yet. But I did that same thing, even though it's symmetrical, I did that same big first angle. Technically, so they say it doesn't matter on these because there's no mass bias. Mass bias ends up in the thumb no matter what. But I wanted to kick that CG out just to give you the same visual, same look, and see what we end up with here. It's the same thing, starting a little bit straighter, 9, 10, 11 range. Seeing if it's clean enough to get through there. Ooh, missed left. Missed left, but it floated through there anyway and drove right through them. That's pretty nasty. And this thing revved up, man. This thing made my rev rate look like it was fast. But again, it's a black ball, so it's hard to find a bad black ball. There's not a whole lot of them out there. I'm just gonna move 3 left. Let's go 3 and 2. See what happens here. This thing's smooth. It picks up earlier than what I saw out of the Polaris hybrid, but it's smooth. It doesn't overreact. It just gets rolling. I can tell you right now that Polaris hybrid's going in my bag, for sure. And this one might, I mean, based off that, these two might be real similar. Let's finish that 5-board move, so a little 2 more left. Left. It's left, but it still trips a 4 out. It didn't overreact. That's good. I don't know, guys. This thing is super smooth, predictable. Bigger, stronger ball that's predictable. Flares a bunch. Big flare rings on this thing. Let's go 5 more left. Let's see if it goes around the lane at all. Usually big, strong, smooth bowling balls aren't very good when you go left. See what this one gives us. Start to get my hand around it a little bit. It looked like it was going to flat 10, but it snapped it out. This might be one of them tricky balls. One of them bowling balls that's Doesn't look like it's going to strike, but ends up striking a lot. I've never been a fan of those types of balls, but because I'm always looking for that specific look. Maybe that's why I struggle at times, because I'm looking for I'm looking for certain reaction through the pins rather than watching the pins fall. Like, hey, look, you're striking. Yeah, but it doesn't look right. Change balls. Stupid. All right, 5 more left. You gonna get up the hill? See, another one. It looked like it was gonna flat 10, but it deflected, but it picked up and it still went through the pins enough to get the 10 out. And it's floating through the front really nice. It's not picking up too early. It's earlier than the Polaris Hybrid was, but it's not doing anything stupid. It's not making me open my angles up super high in order to get it through the front. All right. Let's try this again. Rotate my hand. It's pretty good. Now that one did exactly what it's supposed to do. I don't know. I mean, this reminds me a lot of the Polaris. The Polaris maybe drove a little bit harder because it delayed a pinch longer. But this thing is versatile. All right. Keep going. It's got a flat 10 eventually, right? Polaris never did. I wanted to. It still looked like it was going to flat 10, but I still kicked it out. Snapped it out anyway. Good grief. And you know, I'm being honest, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I've got my good thumb back again, but I haven't bowled since that, you know, last tournament, the last event I went to, regional, a couple of weeks ago. So 2 Saturdays ago. I didn't touch a bowling ball till yesterday. But I feel like I know what I'm doing with the ball. I feel like I'm pretty sharp right now, and I don't know why. Maybe the time off was good for me. We're up against the ball return now. I feel like I'm trying to make it flat 10. Oh, didn't flat 10, it wrapped 10. I knew it eventually would get there, but good grief. A bowling ball that looks like it wants to flat 10. It just kept striking. All right, let's go in front of the ball return. I'll wrap my fingers around it. So for those of you that saw the Polaris video, I said I got the back of my hand going towards the pins. When I really want to get my hand around it, I'll start in my normal position here, and then I'll rotate my fingers towards me and get my hand facing the pins that way. So it almost makes me feel like I'm gonna spin it off this way to try to twirl it. I have to over exaggerate it to get my hand to come around it enough, even though my hand actually never gets to that spot. I don't twirl it as much as I think I do, but I have to over exaggerate it, otherwise I still roll it forward. All right, in front of the ball return, here we go. Wow. Guys, I don't know what to say. Whew. Another day, another dollar. Tell you what, that stealth, super smooth, super continuous. I was shocked at how clean it was through the front. It read a little bit earlier than the Polaris, but overall, it gave me a lot of the same shapes that Polaris did. That Polaris let me hook the entire lane, but then again, so did the stealth. You know, some of the early reviews I saw of this bowling ball, I saw a lot of people say how strong it was, how early and strong and smooth it was. Mine really wasn't that early. Mine actually picked up a little bit further down lane and made it super smooth and continuous. So another ball I think I'm gonna take with me to these events, because those are the types of ball reactions I really enjoy. So if you like this, make sure to get yours in the link in the description. Otherwise, come up here to BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center and we'll get you taken care of up here. But until next time, guys, I'm getting out of here. We'll see you later. Take care.